as I said, I was riding in a car with some people, and I was in Maryland, in Chomtank, in Cambridge, Maryland, which is in the Chomtank River area. And never forgot it. And every time I went down through the area, I thought about it. And when it came to me to write the story, it didn't come to me to write the story right away. It came to me to write the story about 6 months after, because I kept thinking about it. It had kept haunting me, really. Nobody was haunting me, touching me, but the thought kept haunting me. Is about this person, being touched and haunted by somebody. And that was it. Where was I?
Talk to them.
Talk to them.
Okay.
Did you have the whole story figured out, or
No,
you just as you're writing it, you're figuring it out?
Actually, what
How does
happened
that
was
work?
I wrote a poem, because I write a lot of poetry. And I wrote a poem one time about how sad it would be for someone to be so forlorn that they would be, I was going through a depression, to be honest with you. And I would go to the ocean a lot. Let's go over the ocean, because I was in Indianapolis, so I would go over the bay, not the ocean. And thinking about, how soothing it is to go to the ocean. And I kept thinking how sad it would be. I wasn't suicidal. I wasn't. But I kept thinking how many times people are so sad that they actually just walk into the river. And I wrote a poem about the river becoming my newfound bed. And I thought, whoa, and I wrote it really like coming out of my sleep one day. And I was thinking about this, and the river became my newfound bed. And I ended up writing a song called The Chomtank, the river, on that song. Then from the song, I wrote the story. So really the song was created the story.
Monty, what inspired the Native American?
I'm sorry?
What inspired you to go with the Native American?
The Native American, I have always been absolutely adored the first Native Americans. And I say first Native Americans because if you're born here, you're a Native American. And I did some research because I used to call, I would say American Indian. Well, and I looked, researched, and different people, different Indians who would answer questions. And this one Indian is a lawyer, and he said that he preferred first Native American because that's what they are. They were first Native Americans. So I always refer to them. When I was very tiny, before my father died, he died when I was 6. Before he even died, I was making teepees out of paper and things because I just loved that. And when I was in first grade, we learned how to make teepees. And I was already making these things, I guess, with my aunt, who was my age and like that. So from early on, I have been enamored.
Interesting.
And I even have had friends who have supported Native American families. And I have a plaque on my wall at home that Chief Dakota wrote. It's a beautiful poem. It's actually online. You can read it. And it's about their spirituality. And I always admire the fact that they revered the earth. They absolutely revered the earth. They even prayed for the animals that they killed to eat. And so I think they got a bum rush. And I greatly admire them. I lived in Arizona for a year and went to and swam actually on the Apache reservation because they would come. You could go for $1 a carload. You could bring a whole carload of people and swim all day long in the river. And so that's my inspiration for the first Native Americans. So and a lot of things I have written. I have written songs. A lot of things I designed. My daughter designed, actually she designed this cross with the feather on it, my little daughter. And I have that hanging on. And then she put it on a wood burning box. And I didn't think of the copy, and by golly, I needed to thing for it. And I laid this box in a printer, and it came out a beautiful print. And the publisher was okay to print it and everything. So just a little bit about the book, the cover. My daughter is a model for the pictures for the Indian. Kim, most of you know Kim. You all know Kim, right? Kim, let me see your face. She's a model for both of these women. And she's a model for this woman, which this looks like her because, and then the other picture, the ghost actually, is a picture of my granddaughter, and my son Keith. Keith, let everybody see who you are. He designed the covers. He took all the pictures and designed the covers. But before they did that, Rosie, Rosie's the photographer. We went to, this is actually the Chomtag River, and that is the Chomtag River. However, this dress and the picture that she took is at High Bridge Falls. Because
And it was
wintertime,
cold.
It was cold, and she was freezing, and well, she, actually, that was in the house. Corey, who's not here, her son, Rosie's son Corey, choreographed when Kim was posing for this picture. Actually, these were taken at High Bridge Falls.
Oh, I
These were
forgot
taken
about
in
that.
the house. And we did a white, the wall's white. We put a white sheet down, moved all the furniture, and Kim posed for about 65 pictures. And the 63rd picture, Corey said, "I know what's wrong," and then he realized she had the wrong foot forward. And when she did that, it took like several
Yeah, he was
pictures.
good with that. I was
Yeah.
surprised.
And
That was
then-
good.
Yeah, it worked. It was perfect. Then to publish a book, luckily for me, the people who rushed me to do the first book was purchased by my current publisher. They're gone, and the people I work with now are wonderful. You take the book down anytime you want. If I saw something in here right now, I could take it down and fix it and change it. So they're wonderful. Then Amazon bought that. Oh, speaking of. So anyway, that's it's a family affair. So it's Corey. He just walked in. He's talking about you. Okay, that's any question? Any another question?